How was life like in Srinagar, in the valley of Kashmir, in the 40s and 50s?
It was very simple. Both the communities were living together. We were Kashmiris, and in Kashmiris, Hindus as well as Mohammedans were living together. It was harmony at that time. We were very happy at that time. Very sweet time. It is memory now.
What kind of activities did the Hindus and Muslims do together?
We were celebrating so many festivals together. There was a place in Naranavari that was called as Hari Parvat. It is presently there. We both the communities were celebrating our Navratra first. From Navratra to 8th Navratra. These days we were celebrating. And they Mohammedan brothers were providing us flowers at that time for worship, going to my temples, going to gardens. We were celebrating together. We were making at that time tea in the daytime, and we were taking there. It was very simple, very good life at that time. There were also gurdwaras. Sikhs were going to that place, and these mosques were there. They were doing prayers, Mohammedan there. It was all together. Nothing was separate with each other.
So you mean to tell me that the Muslims were celebrating Hindu festivals?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Did you celebrate any Muslim holidays and events with your Muslim neighbors?
Yes. When they had this big festival that was called as Eid, at that time they were inviting us. We were having lunch together so many times with them. There was no discretion at that time, not so much.
So describe for someone who has never been to Kashmir, what is life in Kashmir like? How would you describe it to someone who has never been to that valley?
Kashmir, it's a very beautiful valley, very nice valley. It is so attractive as you live in this America, like same places like in Kashmir. Climatically, there the water is very so sweet water. I want to go back. It's such a beautiful place, like Switzerland it is. Having water lakes, having mountains, having beautiful trees there, fruit trees. We dream for them.
So when did this change?
It abruptly occurred in 1989. It may have origin before that also, but it occurred rigorously from 1899. Abruptly these लड़ाइयाँ शुरू हो गई, तो stone pelting is there. People are not going here and there. They are creating hurdles for them. These vehicles not allowed. Then curfews were there. We abruptly got this whole thing. It was sudden.
How did that situation in 1987 to 1989 impact your ability to relate with other people there, Hindus and Muslims?
We were terrified at that time. When you see somewhere is dying there in our community, you will automatically save yourself. You will say, we will leave this. What is this nonsense? Our girls were not safe. We were not safe there. Our kids were not safe because of this firing goes on and all that. This was all shit there. Later on we left.
Did you feel that your community, the Kashmiri Hindus, or otherwise known as the Kashmiri Pandits, were specifically targeted?
Yes, of course. We have one boy in neighborhood. He went there back when this whole exodus of Hindus took place after this chaos. Then he left back. He went back from Jammu. It was J&K state, was same state. He went back to carry some home articles like these kitchen articles and bedding and all that. He was spotted on that very day. He got fired there. It was horrible to go back there at that time. It was very bad.
So when you left in January 1990, after more than 40 years in Kashmir, where did you go?
We went to Jammu because we thought it is a safe place. Jammu, at least there is a majority of Hindus, And it is same state. We were working in government. J&K government is same. Something good will happen to us. Something will be decided by government. What we have to do, how we have to live there. Then later on, that very thing happened. We were posted immediately after 2 months.
So in Kashmir, before you left in January
Yeah,
1990,
yeah, it was before that.
You received threats.
Yeah, so many threats were there.
What kind of threats?
My husband was professor in college. Somebody told him that you are doing this tuition business, etc. So many kids are these terrorists who enters your house. So stop please this business and leave this place. That was the end. We left.